gentlemen, when I told my students that I was going to come and speak tonight, they said, Ms. Houghton, are you going to do a body break with them? So since you've been sitting for a couple talks, if you would like to bring your shoulders up to your ears and drop them, shoulders up to your ears, drop them, shoulders up to your ears and drop them. You can also use your thumb to massage your jaw. You can see my fine print going on behind me. I'm here to talk to you about using your geekiness for good, not evil, in a kid's classroom. I'm not here to talk about the kind of over-politicized pieces of education or to critique helicopter parents, kind of parents who spend way too much time in their classrooms. I'm talking to you today about the power of one. That means if you have your kid in class, that you are contacting the school once a week. If you're contacting them any more often than that, you're basically trolling your kid's teacher, which isn't terribly legit. If you are contacting them, though, one voicemail a week, 1 minute voicemail, one email a week, one page, not like screen after screen after screen after screen. You might be thinking, well, okay, but how do I get set up for having my kid in school? If you're during the summer, the one thing you need to do, stop by the school and get to know the teachers there. Some of them, so you might be able to help pick a teacher to see what meshes best with your kid, but even if you can't, it helps to know their style so that you can communicate with them appropriately and kind of streamline your involvement. You don't have to be, if you're not a PTA kind of person, you don't have to be. There's no pressure for you to come in for every single dance and roller skating night and everything like that. You can help out by things you already know. The one CD or DVD that I'd recommend for every kid and parent and family is Schoolhouse Rock. You know that. You loved it in the 70s and in the 80s and 90s, and it's still great now. So if there's one thing that you would have for a DVD or CD, Schoolhouse Rock. One book. The number one book that you can get for any parent, anybody who's interested in literature, children or adult literature, is the Read Aloud Handbook by Jim Trelease. I implore you to take out your smartphone now, order it on Amazon right now or IndieBound right now. It is amazing, and you can go online. He updates it with fabulous children's books, chapter books, and picture books. So you now have a present for all of your friends with children. And speaking of presents, we all love presents. Doesn't she look so manic and scary? DonorsChoose. DonorsChoose is an incredible resource for classrooms. Perhaps you've received gift cards from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I know they were handing those out. But DonorsChoose is basically free stuff for classrooms. It's Kickstarter for schools. But a lot of schools and a lot of teachers don't use DonorsChoose because they think it's too difficult to set up. Use your geekiness to help that out. If you could help out a teacher set up a DonorsChoose account so that they can receive art supplies, they can receive school supplies. We have an Ignite Seattle challenge going up tonight. So if, again, using your smartphones, if you guys access DonorsChoose.org and search for the Ignite Seattle challenge, you can donate for our school for books about art, books about science, books about math to go into our library. Another kind of universal crowd pleaser are field trips. Everybody loves field trips, right? Parents, kids, teachers. It's what we always talk about when we think about our school experience. The number one reason why field trips aren't happening as often, teachers have told me, is because of funding. Use your geeky skills. You be a Google freak and go ahead and find all of those grants that are available for field trips. We, so far this year, have received free field trips to Seattle Children's Theater, Seattle Art Museum, Burke Museum, and we're going to be going to Benaroya Hall to see National Geographic live. So those grants and scholarships are available. If you can use your nerdy skills to help a classroom find that funding, I can guarantee you it would be greatly appreciated. If you're looking for one community to look to online for information about children's literature and education news, Twitter has amazing conversations going on every single night. I recommend hashtag Nerdy Book Club and hashtag EdChat if you are interested in the more politicized piece of things. So anyway, keeping in mind the power of one, kind of streamlining your focus on education and enjoying supporting kids and supporting teachers, supporting education. I'd love to have you continue this conversation with me afterward, and I hope to see you on the Ignite Seattle Challenge. Thank you so much.